Today I'm going to share with you one idea for how you can reverse plot as a pantser. As a pantser, we don't always know what's going to happen next, and sometimes that can lead us to making mistakes with the plot line or leaving plot holes. So I think it's important to go back and review everything that you've done, all of the major events, and determine where you can make improvements. So what I have done for my Red Crime Thriller rewrite or extension is I've gone into Excel. I've labeled it chapter, the details of that chapter, the purpose of that chapter, and the point of view or the perspective that I'm writing in. So for example, in chapter 1, Lana finds a dead body by her house and she calls the cops. The purpose of this is to move the plot forward. It doesn't have to be extremely detailed as long as you understand what it is that you mean. Now, one thing you can do as well, if you highlight this section, you go to Data, Filters, and you can actually filter on each one of these characters and do a full review of the basic plot line of that character. Then you can kind of follow it in a flow and see where her storyline, where that character's storyline goes, and how you can make improvements, or if there's been some sort of, there's something missing. Now for this one, I have 4 characters so far in here, but I do have more. I'm still working on expanding the story, but it will help me afterwards when I go back before I start my editing to see if there's anything that I've missed or something that doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, another thing you could do is go in and document your characters. So first name, last name. Last name has been a big one for me because I tend to forget the last name of characters. Then I also put a note as to the role of that character. Is it a main character, supporting character, bad cop, villain, dog? Yes, I always include my dog characters because they're important too. Let's not forget the dogs. So again, this is just one example on how you can reverse plot. You can review your plot line, your main events, and see where you need to make improvements. Well, that's it for today. Have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever, and keep writing.